Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This week we're gonna have a reading vlog, so it was done over a week period. So I'm doing the OWLCRATE-a-Thon. It was from March 15th to March 28th. So you'll see my little reading journey. It's my first reading vlog, so just let me know how it goes. Also, I would like to acknowledge that all this filming was done on unceded indigenous territory. So let's go right into it. For the OWLCRATE-a-Thon, you have to read some books from OWLCRATE that you haven't read yet. So those are some of my books, and then I got more books behind, but let's start. Let's find, I've read that one. Okay, I haven't read Goddess in the Machine. All the Stars and Teeth, I haven't. House of Salt and Sorrow. There's another one I haven't read. It's Winterwood. The Bone House. Crier's Moon. It's a bit of a reading slump last year. I wasn't reading as much physical books. I read Lore. This one, you know, to be fair, was last month's book. So the Gilded Ones. Now this one was the February one. It's not on their list, but I haven't read it. Those ones are OWLCRATE books, but I've read them. This one's an OWLCRATE, but I have read it. This one, I have not read it yet either. Or Guinevere Deception. Or Legendborn. Host. Let's see, these ones are not. Yes, I do have a second copy of the Host. This one, I can try and finish it. Oh, no. Scavenge the Skies. Oop. I think I got the audiobook of this one. Crier's War. That's another one. Maybe I can try and continue it. This one. Where Dreams Ascend. This one I haven't read either. I think that's all my OWLCRATE books that I have. So let's take a look at the stack that I can choose from. Pardon the mess, this is my craft room, so there we go. So that's a nice little stack. Hopefully we can make some progress. I have my books ready for the OWLCRATE-a-Thon. So all my sticky notes have some of the prompts for the bingo card. And hopefully all these will help me prioritize my books. I have 17 OWLCRATE books that I haven't read. So look at that. Here are some of my selections. And then here's the OWLCRATE bingo card. Hello and good morning. I have some decisions to make today. So, I know I'll be reading this because I already started and I know I enjoyed it. So we'll give that one a try. This one, I have it on audiobook. So this will be a go. This one has been one that's been recommended a lot. So we'll try the first chapter. And then next one, what are some that I can try? I think this one. I'll make another little pile here. This one is the longest on here, but I doubt I'll have time to read it, and plus it's the last in the series. We'll see. We'll put it as a maybe. And then maybe These Violent Delights and Where Dreams Descend. So these ones, for sure. I also have Four Dead Queens as an audiobook, and yeah, I think that's that one, and Scavenge the Stars. So those ones I'll be able to read. And now these are going to be my try a chapter and see which ones I go with. Okay, wish me luck. Essential part of every morning is having a cup of coffee, and it's my favorite mug. The most painful part though is having to wait for the coffee to be made. That's okay, we can wait. And it's done. Now the best part is adding the milk. There's my barista art. Ooh, ah. Cheers. So good. Okay, I've read the first chapter of Legendborn, Where Dreams Descend, These Violent Delights, and All the Stars and Teeth. So this one has kind of like a nautical theme, power, magic, and air. She's a princess to inherit a kingdom. These Violent Delights, it kind of just opened up on a scene at the docks. A water monster has come out. A little bit of paranormal, rival gangs in Shanghai. Where Dreams Descend, this looks like full of magic and magicians, and there was a nice little cabaret scene with this girl coming down on a chandelier. And Legendborn, so we opened up on the main character. She's at the hospital. Her mother has passed away and everything's kind of in turmoil. So, from what I've read in the first chapter, Legendborn and These Violent Delights are the ones that kind of grab me. So I think I'm going to go with these ones for physical reads. Alright, so continuing my little reading vlog for the OWLCRATE-a-Thon. I'm at the beach and I'm going to be reading some Crier's War. It's kind of the last day that we're going to have sun this week, so I thought I'd come to the beach, bring my mini-me's, have some vitamin D. So, okay, let's get reading. Good morning. Let's do a little reading update. It's Friday, March 19th, and I'm still reading Crier's War, so I'm about halfway. So Crier's War is about humans living with automatons, so organic, kind of like organic sentient automatons. And right in the first chapter, you hear the queen, she really wants a daughter but can't have a child, so she asks Maker, kind of alchemist, to make her a daughter, and it goes from there, and then eventually the Automea kind of take over and are the rulers, and now the humans are servants and workers and all that kind of stuff. So you follow two characters, Crier, who is an Automea, and Ayla, who is a human, and their paths converge, and political intrigue and all that kind of stuff. So, so far so good. I'm enjoying it. It's giving me a little bit of like Game of Thrones vibes and that kind of thing. So just wanted to give you a little update for this OWLCRATE-a-Thon, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it maybe tomorrow. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. I just wanted to give a quick update. I just finished, shiny. I just finished Crier's War. Overall, it was a good story. There is a enemies to lovers thing. I didn't like it as much. It kind of didn't feel quite genuine. But I also didn't know that this was a first in the series, so I was about, 3/4 in, being like, there's a lot of things not resolved yet, and I still have lots to read. And then I looked it up, and sure enough, there's a second one, so there's a few things that are starting to spiral and get into, starting to happen. So there isn't much. There's a lot of beginnings in this book, so we'll see if I pick up the second one. But yeah, I think overall I did 3.5 stars. Enjoyable, worth the read. There's some nice dialogue on oppressors, colonizers, that kind of thing. So, but it wasn't like fabulous. It was a good read, good distraction. So now, yeah, don't mind Mr. Ray. Now I'm going to start Legendborn. So I'll give you an update later on. Good night. Hello. So we're the second to last day of the OWLCRATE book-a-thon. So I'm reading Legendborn right now. I'm about halfway through. I don't think I'll be done for the end of the book-a-thon, but that's okay. So just join me while I read and enjoy the birds. Hopefully they show up while I'm here. Okay. welcome back. So I'm gonna do the wrap up for the OWLCRATE-a-Thon. I ended up reading 3 books and I'm kind of almost done the 4th book. All in-depth wrap up, things like that will be for my March TBR, so just watch out for that for next week. So the first book that I read was Witchy by Ariel, Slamet, Ries. This one was a graphic novel. This is not my bookmark. I actually finished the book. This is just my daughter's because she's reading it as well. So this book, like I said, is a graphic novel. It was a second book in one of the boxes, and this one I actually quite enjoyed it. And next book, Crier's War by Nina Varella. This one was I had started it. It was in my pile of shame, and let me tell you, I finished it. I'm so excited. So that's one book less that I need to read from my OWLCRATE. And this one was a fun FF romance. There was intrigue. It's a fantasy. So I had a fun time reading it. The third book I read was Scavenge the Scars by Tara Sims. This also was on my pile of shame, so I read another book, so that's ticked off of that pile, so that's exciting as well. And I am almost done Legendborn by Tracy, Deonn. So hopefully I'll be able to finish it this week, but it's past the OWLCRATE-a-Thon. So I had lots of fun this week, and now that I've read, we'll count this one in the bingo. Let's look at our bingo sheet and see how well we've done. Okay, so let's start with Witchy. So what do we have? We have, I've seen it recommended by someone, so Peruse Project has recommended that one for me. It is under 300 pages. It comes at 268 pages. Read a book by a new author to you. Read a fantasy book. Read the shortest OWLCRATE on your TBR. Is this one my shortest? I believe it is. Read the oldest on your TBR. Read a book. Oh, of course we have to do our little free here. Read 3 or more colors on the cover. I did participate in a photo challenge. Read a book with multiple POVs. New to me. I did join a reading sprint. Read a book by so it is a BIPOC. It is a standalone. I've run out of colors. Read a book with illustrations. Read first, no, that's a standalone. And this one does have a map. Our next book. So I've read now 2 books. It is a fantasy. It is the first book in the series. It is a new to me author. It was published in 2020. It has multiple POVs. Hopefully dual is considered a, and I believe that is all that falls in that category. Crier's War. It's a book over 400 pages. It has 429. It's a new to me book. It is a fantasy. This is a debut novel. I guess I could say it is a multiple POV. It does have some illustrations. It does have a map. It is the first in a series. It is a person of color. I believe that is all for that one. Let's go with Legendborn. Book with foil on the cover. Let's see, I do believe it has foil on it. Well, it's not really foil. Oh boy. So maybe not, huh? You've seen someone else recommend. So again, Peruse Project has Reagan. It's definitely over 400 pages at 490. It is a new to me author. It is a fantasy. I guess it's considered a urban fantasy. It was published in 2020. It does have 3 or more colors on the cover. It is a debut novel. It is a person of color. Oh, I am gonna go with that one. Yay! Because it is the longest on this TBR. And, oh, and it is the first in a series. There we go. Yay! And there you have it. There's the conclusion to the OWLCRATE Book-a-Thon for 2021. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. I've never done one before. Just let me know, leave some comments. And so awesome, we did get a bingo, yay! And join me next week for my March wrap up, where I will go a little bit more in depth in these 3 books. And we'll see you again soon. Bye!